anything, but like in the next world, you have to. We don't have to, but you have to have one that's classified as your main structure, and then that one can move from world to world. Because if we were to say, oh yeah, you can just like grab any schematic off of any website and then just tell me, and then I'll throw it in, and then that's your base. Because then it's like nothing is originally yours, if that makes sense. Because then you could just look up one website, go, ah, yes, I want something from Oblivion, and then like let's say I find the Imperial City. I know there's a few that's on there. And then like I'll just adopt it into this, and then I'll change like maybe one block to fit like a newer block because it was an older build. And then perfect, it's now mine because I changed a block or whatever. It's like that's not how that works, but okay. But again, though, that's how I build. Though, like I don't like building. I like converting things into how my build thing is. How I like things built. But a lot of things that I hate, though, is a lot of the different creations that people end up making. They don't build an interior, which is very sad to me because like it makes my brain work into overdrive at that moment. It's like, okay, like I need to figure out where I want the enchanting room, the brewing table, the smelting room, the bedroom, the lobby area, like, you know, like there's too much that my brain thinks about. Then all of a sudden I get so bored with it, and I'm like, I don't feel like doing this anymore, and then I leave it alone. When I find a creation that actually has an interior, but let's say I don't like the interior, I can always just change it to fit what I want. That's why I like that. That's why I like it when people are like actively freely like showing off their creations. It's like perfect, this can inspire me to build something similar, or I can just take what you have already and change it to what I want. Like what the Astralis is, and as I'll end up showing off later, you'll definitely notice right off the bat what is inspired by. But I will also put like where I have gotten the inspirations in the description of those videos, or if you're watching the complete, it'll be in the complete as well. So it'll be the body of, I think, the Astralis. I think I'll name the body of it as like I'm trying to think of like how I'm gonna write in the description. I think I'll have one named as the body of it, which is pretty much like the whole shape of it kind of thing. The interior is all done by me. And how I've kind of built over time. So those are not really anything different. The interiors are all me. It's the exterior, and I think the other one is a block palette that is similar. I know one thing is slightly different because this, I think it was before 1.12. Ooh, a street light, nice. I'll put this stuff in here, I think, for now. I'll put the stones in here, too. Yeah, I'll put the bed back in here for now, I guess. Okay, what do we have in here? Ooh, we have a computer, we have a fan, we have a Rotom fan. Ooh, I'll grab the Rotom fan. The Rotom fan. What's in here? Got fish, we got a pearl, we got a raw fish, and not a lot of stuff in here, though. Okay, well, that doesn't have anything. Okay. Not a lot. Ooh, wait. Is that a gray or black bed? It's a gray bed. Ooh, okay. I'll keep those. I can use them for later. Is there anything else over here, though? Like, is there, like, something above here? I don't know what that is. But that should be fine. I'm gonna go grab one of the beds. We're gonna go place it down over here, and we're gonna sleep. I don't know, maybe I'll bring back maybe I'll still use the Astralis later on, I'm not quite sure. But I'm currently working on something else that I may just adopt into here, but I'm not quite sure how I want to do it now. It's still too early to say, like, how I want to do it now. But I could definitely say, though, the Astrialis was going to be the final one that I was going to move in. But the only problem, it had several problems. One was that it was too big for what I thought I needed. And not to mention, though, that, like, because this was 1.12, barrels don't exist, which makes it very difficult for me to plan out how I want everything to look, too, at the same time. Like, I ended up building Astrialis with barrels in mind, but the problem is that when we're playing Pixelmon, you don't really have that luxury. Oh, we finally found one of the towers. Which one's this one, though? I can't tell. Is that blue or is it just weirdly purple? Like, is it just purple, just weirdly bluish? Or what? Is that the entrance? Oh, that's the entrance. Do I have a block? I do have blocks, okay. I'll move dirt over here then for now. Yes. Oh, I can't put cool shades on? That's sad. Okay. Yeah, if you don't have Biomes O'Plenty turned on or anything like that, or you don't like world generate with Biomes O'Plenty in mind, you'll find the blue one more common than the purple one, and the purple one was kind of the one that I wanted to find. But unfortunately, it's very difficult to find because it's only found on 2 biomes, and one of them is too small, and the other one is just non-existent because it's a Biomes of Plenty. It's not Biomes. It's a Biomes of Plenty thing. Ooh, I stick with knockback, water gem, empty map. I can take the map. I'm not gonna do anything with it though, but I'm just gonna store it in here. Stick has knockback. Cool. This is still kind of weird, though, without trainers. I don't know, it just seems very, like, weird without trainers being in here. And I always thought, like, the center thing looked like a weird eyeball. It's not, it's just a Pokeball. It's just a, it just looks like an eye, based upon, like, looking at that. And then we got a Mystic Water here. We have a knockback 2 sticks. Mystic Water is really nice. What about you? We have an expert belt. Very nice, very nice. We got some more knockback sticks. Cool, cool, cool. And we can also have this thing right here. Which is the Scroll of Waters. So if you're new to Pokemon and you don't know what the Scroll of Waters does, if you have a cup, maybe I'll say it. Maybe I'll say it. No, it doesn't say it. Wait, hang on a second. No, okay. So if you have a Cubfu, and I think in this you have to right-click it with, like, the Cubfu, like, selected. Not quite sure. This button doesn't do anything, so I don't know what this really does, really. But, yeah, so when you go and do that, you're able to evolve it into the water form of Urshifu, and then the dark one is similar idea. You find like a tower like this that is purple instead of the blue. You see the purple, and you're able to find it. On my single player, I didn't find it at all because this was before I ended up finding out that Biomes of Plenty is pretty much the only way you can get it. So when the first, I'm not joking. I went and made a Biomes of Plenty world. The first 2 minutes, I find a darkness tower thing. The first 2 minutes, I find it. I was a bit angry. So I was really angry at the fact that, like, it took me that long just to find it, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. So I ended up telling a friend, though, like, I am really angry now. He tells me why. It's like, well, I'm trying to, like, I've been trying to look for this this scroll of darkness. He goes, yeah, like, you've been trying to find that that area for a while now. So I find out that it's easier when you have the Biomes of Plenty mod. He goes, how easy? I go, I took literally 2 steps from spawn and I find one. He goes, that doesn't make much sense, but I mean, it depends on how rare it is. It depends on how big the what's it called? The biomes are too. But the problem is that the one that the darkness spawns, I think it's like a gravel beach. Unless this is a gravel beach, then I'm a bit confused. But I think it spawns on one of these, one of the beaches. But it's just too small. Like, they're always too small. And I think I found one beach that it spawns on that was big enough to have it spawn, but it didn't spawn. So I was a bit confused. But then I found out that the vanilla one is not really the greatest one you want to find. It's the Biomes of Plenty one that it spawns more frequently. So I thought, well, great. I don't have that then. So I'm trying to find like a village of some kind, or I find like a cave that has a decent amount of coal on the outside. So we can cook up this fish so we can refuel our food supply. And refuel is definitely not the word I should have used, but it's fine. Bye, Padov. Goodbye, Padov. There's some coal right there, but I don't want to go through a ravine. That would just be very silly of me. Okay, go around. Is this another ravine, or is this just actually like a cave thing? It's a cave thing. Coal, there we go. Roggenrola. I love the Pokemon cries in this. It's amazing. It makes the world feel more alive, but they're also extremely annoying sometimes. Okay, I gotta go find a base of I gotta find like a village or something like that to make my like temporary base of operations to go and refill my food supplies, because I definitely need to go and make that into a thing. I could teleport back to home base, but I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, the only thing is that the one thing that I'm gonna have to do for the 4 gym structures, I gotta remove everything that's, I don't want to say cheated, but like that I made specifically to make life easier. So like it has like the scroll of darkness and water already in it kind of thing. Like I gotta go remove those kind of thing. And it's got other things as well. So I'm gonna have to remove those before anything. Oh, something drops seeds. What a sad, sad thing. Let's go and break off this. I don't need that. All right. Actually, you know what? I can use this as my base of operations. And would you leave me alone, Binacle? You're annoying. Anyway. Okay, let's go. We're gonna go put down our 4 furnaces. I didn't realize I had 4 of them. Okay, we're gonna go split this into 4. So we're gonna go with 4, 4, 4, and then 3. I don't know if I have enough room in here for something to just to store in. Okay. There we go. That should make farming that stuff a ton more easier, and I'm just going to put a cobblestone right there, because I don't really care. And I'll throw a fridge in here, for why not, really, like why wouldn't I? Nice rebel, luck incense, I do need a crafting table that I'll have to use when I'm wandering around. I'll make some wooden planks. I'll make a boat. Actually, I'll throw this over here. Cool, cool, cool. All right. All right. Nice, nice, nice. Technically, all I really need to do is just make a floating platform. And then call it my base, and that's it. You don't really need to do much of anything in this technical, like, version. Like, even in the current versions of Minecraft, like, you could literally just make, like, a floating platform. As long as you have a way of getting back up there, you're fine. But with Pixelmon, it's even easier, because if you find a Pokemon that can just fly you up there, so long as you have a way of getting it into your party, you're fine. You're good to go. Okay.